So today we are going to be looking at the Battle Systems tabletop gaming terrain, the Cyberpunk core set. All right, the intent here is we're looking for some Necromunda terrain and potentially some easy Spectre Operations terrain for future battle reports. So I did open the box a little bit earlier, and so in there was these little guys, I guess, to put the walls together. You have the neoprene mat, which is pretty cool that this just comes in there. And then we have the individual punch-outs. So I guess this is going to be the real test, right? How easy these are to put together. Because on there, right, we have walls, we have some cylinder objects, we have some blocks. So we're going to see how easy these are to punch out, put together, assemble. No instructions were given. Seems pretty basic, or not basic, but I guess easy to put together. But then, does this all fit back in the box? Because that is the coolest part of this whole thing to me, is you have a whole tabletop terrain in a box. All right, so I'm going to start assembling some of these, and we'll pop back in and see where we're at.
All right, so as you can see here, train's all set up, super easy. Kind of called it quits after an hour, but all the buildings have been set up. We're going to try to do something crazy here and grab the camera. All right, so as you could see, this 2x2 board is pretty well filled. And you got a lot of terrain. You have your pieces of blocking terrain. I will say some of the boxes I ended up breaking. That ever zooms in, trying to put together. And there is a nice pile of shame here. It's not as bad as you would think, because a lot of them are little like door attachments or signs. But there's a lot of tables or other like accoutrements that you can add to your board for scatter terrain that I just couldn't figure out how to do. It was hard. It was difficult putting some of these pieces together. But even with that, without the accessories, I guess we'll call it, the board is still pretty filled. So this is a 2x2 table. As you can see here in my poorly lit room, a pretty good terrain, and I think, looking for a Zone Mortalis game for Necromunda, this will definitely scratch the itch, and maybe a little upgrades here or there with some buttons to push, and some consoles maybe, and it's a pretty full board. I would like a more scatter terrain, but I'm pretty happy about it. I got this product from Noble Knight Games for probably, I think, under $100 shipped. And considering it comes with the mat and it comes with the walls and some scatter terrain, even though some of it was frustrating and a little bit fiddly. And I think it's kind of cool that you can even put stuff in there, right? Because these pop off, and I imagine you can glue them, and you kind of finesse that in there. So you could even have like unknown weapons caches inside some of these areas. But yeah, definitely enjoy this product, and hopefully we'll start seeing it in some videos here as we do more Spectre Ops and Necromunda. We'll actually get one last shot here. I'm gonna try to see how long it takes to assemble and put together. So let me do that, 'cause I guess that's the final test, right? Is putting it back in the box. The walls are absolutely not going to fit in the box, but hopefully all the scatter terrain can. So we'll come right back after we do that. So that was under 10 minutes. That was actually pretty impressive. Under 10 minutes, left the boxes and all those stuff assembled. You place the mat on. You place it back in the box. You can see it's got a good fold right, or good close right there. And boom, there you go. Goes in the gaming shelf, and when you want Cyberpunk tame, you take Cyberpunk terrain out. For the price and for the storability, definitely fantastic. Some areas I think we missed out on was having instructions in the box. You could go onto the website, and there's very well done, detailed instructions. But I kind of wanted to test myself and just open the box and go. Because if we're being honest with ourselves as gamers, those are the products, right? We lean more into, and especially for this price, I just wanted it to be something fast, right? If I wanted something that took a while to assemble, I would go and I would get Blacksite Studio Terrain. Um, yeah, there's no that's to me that's the primo stuff on the block, right? But I wanted something easy, simple, easily storable, and inexpensive considering I wanted to fill a table rapidly. And then I think easily with this as our core, we'll see as we go on adding maybe some extra like key pieces or statement pieces to the board with Blacksite Studios as we explore that range as well for terrain. I think that'll produce some pretty cool Spectre operations as well as Necromunda tables. All right, so that's the review. Cyberpunk core set, go pick it up. Definitely worth the buck if you are looking to get quick Necromunda terrain. And the thing I love about it is the storability of the terrain. You cannot beat this box having all your terrain in it. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.